Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to learn about subroutines in SAP ABAP. We will understand what they are exactly and how we can create those in SAP ABAP program. So now let's get started. So subroutines in SAP ABAP are reusable section of codes. They are easier to maintain and understandable, and they can be defined using form and end form statements. And they can be called using perform statements. There are two types of parameters in subroutines: actual parameters and formal parameters. Actual parameters are those parameters that appear on the perform statement, and formal parameters are those parameters that appear on the form statement. So there are three ways of passing parameters to a subroutine. So first is pass by reference, then there is a pass by value, and then there is a pass by value and result. Now let's talk about different types of subroutines. There are two types of subroutines: internal subroutine and external subroutine. So internal subroutines are used in the same program where it is defined. These subroutines cannot be available to other program, and external subroutines are defined globally. This type of subroutine can be used by other program as well. So now let's talk about quickly the subroutines in our demo program. So change to the change editor. So what we will be doing today, we will be creating a small program to understand it. For example, let's take some variable lv underscore num1 type. Any type you can give. For example, integer I am giving as of now, and then you can take another variable lv num2 type integer, and then we can take another variable as well. For example, lv underscore sum, which will hold the sum. So we can give the same data type. That's it. Now what we can also do, we can also assign some values at this moment as well. Value, as I told you in our previous session, so you, for example, give it value like 6. Similarly, we can give any value here as well to perform some operations. So value, for example, we can give it 2 here, right? So now we will be creating the perform subroutines using perform statement as we discussed. So perform, then you can give it any name like perform or get some, for example, and then using, you can give the variable as well what you will be passing. So it's a perfect example for passing parameters by reference that we discussed. So using here, you can pass your lv underscore num1, as we will be passing this variable there, lv underscore num1, and then you can pass your another field variable here, lv underscore num2, and then changing, and then lv underscore sum, which will be your sum of these two fields. So once you clicked on it, do the printy printer and save it. And now you have to click on this get underscore sum. Just double click on it. It will give you a pop-up to create a form and form statement. So click on yes. So you have two option here, like you can either save it in a new include, or you can save it in a same master program as well. So as of now, we will be saving the same master program only, jet demo program 3. Just click on OK here. So if you see, it has automatically created your form and form statement with using and changing. So here it has just changed the name because of that actual and formal parameter that we discussed just few minutes back. So here now we can perform some operation. For example, on this variable only, we can save some value over here. For example, p underscore lv underscore sum is equal to p underscore lv underscore num1. So you can either control space as well here, or then plus p underscore lv num2. That's it. Close it, and now we can print it on screen as well to show our output. So what you can do, just select the p underscore lv sum and just try to do pretty printer and do the save and then syntax check as well, and then activate it. So let me quickly set a breakpoint here as well, and then I will show you in the debugging how it is behaving. So let's click on execute here. The debugging mode is open now, and go to desktop 3. You have values in lvnum1 and lvnum2 as 6 and 2. So lvsum will be, as you know, it will be 8. So let's do F5. It will go inside. So if you see here, the value will be here passed, as you know, passed by reference. So p underscore lv underscore now will be 8, as you can see. So if you just execute this statement, or we can directly even do F8 as well. So it will print the output on screen like 8 value. So this is how the subroutines works in your web program. Similarly, you can make a use of them in your module pool programs as well, that we will be discussing in our sessions. And so this is how the subroutines works. So let me show you one more interesting thing here related to the debugging. So if you just execute it here again, and if you do not press F5 this time, it will not go inside. Rather, it will directly execute. If you do F6 here, it will automatically execute this complete statement without going inside. So let us do that, and it will go outside directly. So if you see, and now we can do F8, and the output will be on the screen. So yeah, that's it, guys. So today in our video, we talked about subroutine SAP ABAP. There are different ways, internal, external, multiple parameters are there. So that way you can try at your end as well and make good use of it. And let me know if you have any doubts in comment section. Please stay tuned for the upcoming videos. Thank you.